entrepreneur. I am a senior at Tree County High School, which is the only school in my little town of approximately 15,000 people. I'm an active member in my church, and I love doing missions work, which is my passion outside of entrepreneurship. This summer, I plan on returning to Honduras for the second time. These are pictures from my trip last summer, and Jamaica for the first time. And I'm a sister to Brooke, Briley, and Austin. I've been active in several organizations while in high school, such as DECA, as Ms. Sumner mentioned. I've served as the Kentucky DECA State President and served as our local school's president in DECA, Beta, FCA, and involved in Interact and serve as student representative on our high school council. Over the years, I have been able to focus on these 5 main competency areas. These specific experiences I've had in my business and engineering courses while in high school have allowed me to focus on my critical thinking skills. I would like to take you back about 4 years in my life to explain how this product has helped represent the critical thinker that I am today in my future as an entrepreneur. So the year is 2015, and I am just a freshman. Even then, I was a very ambitious student, so I automatically signed up for various classes, clubs, and organizations to put myself on an advanced path. Knowing that I wanted to go into business, I automatically signed up for all of the principal business courses and joined the business and marketing organization, DECA. My friends that I had at the time did not share the same mindset as me. As a 15-year-old girl from a broken family, I sometimes allowed people to take advantage of me because of my kindness, wanting to please people, and just trying to blend in while I was in high school, so people still had a really heavy influence on me. But on a Thursday afternoon, around 3:05, the last day of school my freshman year, my PE teacher spoke words to me that I have clung onto for these past 4 years of high school. He said, "Grace, you are different. That is okay, but sometimes you're going to have to separate yourself from those surrounding you in order to be successful and to accomplish your goals. Who your friends are now will not be there anymore by the time you're graduating. It is your choice to decide what influence you have on their life and what influence you allow them to have on yours." Keep in mind, at the time, I'm only 15 years old and a freshman, so I just look at him and say, "Thank you for teaching me all to PE. I'll see you next year." Sophomore year, I was asked to enter my first entrepreneurship competition. I have always known that I wanted to be an entrepreneur. Starting from a young age, I have always had that "I hate it when" mindset. This mindset is one of the fundamentals for me as an entrepreneur. And while in high school, all of the courses and programs I have been in, such as engineering design and my entrepreneurship classes, have only helped amplify my critical thinking mindset. From a young age, I have consistently identified a problem and then tried to come up with a solution. I'll recognize the problem by thinking, "I hate it when X scenario happens and then I'm trying to solve the problem. So, I hate it when I have to take time to screw in a light bulb. Okay, Grace, then create a magnetic light bulb. I hate it when my phone dies because I can't charge it. Okay, Grace, then create something that can charge your phone and never will die on you. I hate it when people die because emergency responders can't get to them fast enough. All right, Grace, then create a medical alert bracelet that will prevent that from happening." But finding a solution is not always as easy as it sounds. Finding a solution is only the beginning of the massive process of trial and error. As an entrepreneur and engineer, I've had to try something one way, then reflect on it, and then try to make it better. The cycle is continually repeated. This product of mine, Soultachi, was developed from a problem that I identified in everyday life. People's cell phones die. While at conferences I serve at, I am constantly running around everywhere and have no way to charge my phone with the current charging means that are provided. So, the second problem I identified was that portable chargers die. My solution was this product and using piezoelectric crystals. Piezoelectric crystals build up energy as they rub together simply through friction. This graph is an example of that. I'll use a keyboard to give you an example of this. As you hit the keys, the piezo's inside of the keyboard transfers that energy onto the screen. I had to analyze this technology to figure out how I could incorporate it into a shoe. I began working with my business and engineering teachers so much that they probably got a little tired of me, but I had to do lots of modeling, prototyping, and testing of my product to get to the result that I have today. Here is some of the technology that I was working with. So you can see the piezo pads, the wires, the battery, and a USB port. This is the first example of a prototype that I assembled of my product. So you can see that the technology is just embedded inside of that shoe, and there is no USB port on the side. From there, I took what technology I already knew about, reflected on that, and researched what I had to do to take the next steps forward in order to give me the prototype that I have today, which is a working model of my shoe. This product uses the technology on a larger scale to recreate a charge by walking on piezo's that are wired and charging a battery that is connected to a USB port all within the sole of that shoe. Simply by moving, energy is created and transferred into battery life. One of the main problems I encountered was finding a way to keep the rubber guard on the side of the shoe, which would help me keep the waterproof integrity of the shoe intact. I designed this rubber guard and learned about a waterproof coating that could be put in electronics. So now I'm at a point with my product that once the person is motionless, they can remove the rubber guard on the side of the shoe, plug in their cord, and begin charging their phone whenever they want and wherever they are at, and the waterproof integrity of the shoe will remain intact. In the process of trial and error, I learned that by using this technique, I was able to develop from my core content knowledge in my business and engineering classes and from research, my product, Soltachi, solved my problem. I have given someone to charge their device. It is clear that designing a product involves multiple tests and problem solving to achieve the main goal of having a working model. Things do not always move smoothly, and I'm still in part of the trial and error process with my product. Working with this product has taught me to constantly be able to adapt to change and to continue to think critically to come up with a solution. As an entrepreneur and a student, I take thinking outside of the box to a whole new level because I am creating something that has never been done before. There is no easy Google search to find the right answer. It takes tons of research, the ability to think critically, and the willingness to repeat the designing cycle over and over again, even when I have failed, because I know that with the right mindset, I will grow so much more. Someone with a true entrepreneurial mindset has to be a critical thinker because this process does not end. I've also spent the last year in a program offered by my school called Senior Directed Experience. This is a unique opportunity for seniors at my high school to design a senior year that combines coursework, work-based learning experiences, and their interests related to their educational pathway. For me personally, I have been able to conduct extensive research over the market of my product by meeting with business consultants and entrepreneurs at conferences in Nebraska, California, Michigan, I'm getting ready to go to Florida, and various other places who were able to give me constructive feedback on the market for my product to help make not only my product successful, but myself successful as a businesswoman and an entrepreneur. It is thanks to Senior Directed Experience that I've been able to be out of the classroom this past year, getting real life experience to help advance myself in my career. I also wrote myself a $5 million check, which I know I will be able to cash in the next 5 years if I just continue to utilize all the lessons and skills that I have learned so far. This sits like on my wall in my bedroom. I have to look at it every single day. Because this product is not where my story ends. I'm already working on another product because, like I said, the critical thinking process never ends. It's an everyday thing. So I will graduate from high school this May as a student who is currently first in my class, on track to begin college as a junior, and who has already engineered 3 separate products and competed in over 10 entrepreneurship competitions. In order to get to where I am today, my freshman health and PE teacher was absolutely correct. It is okay to be different. because the skills I learned in and out of the classroom at Tree County High School and the work I've spent doing this last year in senior directed experience has helped shape me into the person that I am today. Yes, I am an 18-year-old entrepreneur. Yes, I am a student who has learned how to be successful over these past 4 years. Yes, I am different. It is thanks to the difference that in just 73 days, Tree County High School is going to kick me out of the nest, and I cannot wait to fly. Thank you.